Yeah, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yeah, that's right. So today's episode, we got a couple things we need to do. The first one being, we need to get the oil stuff kind of started and see where we can go from there. Now, there's a... Okay, this is the ultimate clincher here. All of these oil patches, although are in a semi-tight area, are incredibly far away from our beautiful, beautiful base. And the only way to really get access to our base until we build a very particular system to kind of have a staircase or something is kind of, I have staircases looped everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a couple of these guys as far as the, where are we at? Oil factory. We're going to build a few of these guys because we need them. We're just going to arbitrarily place them wherever, okay? We're just going to put them down here, and then we're going to go ahead and speed or time lapse how long it takes to get to this portion, and maybe the editor can put like a timestamp or something to let you guys know exactly how long it takes without being sped up. But we have one here. I know there's another one just over this way. All right, where you at, big boy? I know it's right over here. There we go. And we got a couple over that way as well. They're really not in the most ideal of scenario. What I'm thinking we'll eventually do is we will bring out our factory and just expand it out into the nothingness. Oh, this is a big one. Shoot. That's not good at all. That's really not good, actually. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot. Okay, I have to run. Okay, we're going to hope that this thing doesn't absolutely wreck me as I kind of look back. We're going to see, do I have any? I don't think I brought any food. Of course I didn't because I'm a stupid idiot. All right, well, there is that. I should get the rebar gun. That's what I need to do. Hi, buddy. Okay, we're going to kill this guy. Okay, we're going to jump cut till he's dead. And then we're going to put down as many of these factories as we possibly can. I think we got that one right there, obviously. I think there's a couple down this way. Yeah. There's a couple of them down this way. I was going to see if I can't avoid that guy. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh, no. It's surrounded by minions. Oh, it's surrounded by one of those guys, too? Surrounded by two of them? I really need to get more health stuff. He looks to be a big one as well. Good gravy sauce, Bojangles. Well, what an adventure. Okay, one down. Point him out that way, arbitrarily. Good, flip, dip, and lord. We got a bunch of stuff out here. Good lord. I hate this so much. Oh, no, what? What? No! What? Ah! Frick. Well, I guess we get to experience what it's going to take to run all the friggin' way back there. Gosh. So frustrating. Okay, this game is time-consuming enough, let alone when crap like that happens. Like, and I don't have any food either. Frickin' fricks. Get up. So much easier to traverse when I have the legs. Either way, I built staircases up.
5.5 minutes later. Five and a half minutes later.
Frick. Just gonna reload. Well, we got our stuff back. I'm not saying that I just said screw it and reloaded everything, but I just said screw it and I went back to an old save data because running without these freaking zippity doodads is a disaster. There was no cadmium ore to get some limestone. because I need concrete. So I need to find a... Oh boy, this is where the jump cuts happen because my life is a disaster right now. I forgive myself, but can you forgive me? That is the real question. Oh, hello, Psycho Sock. You know what? We're going to get in voice chat because I need some help.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hola.
All right, well, this was the disaster of a recording session. I had to actually reload a save because I kept dying and I couldn't get my stuff. And it was going to take me like half an hour to get more legs because they're so far away.
Gosh.
Yeah, so I just gave up. You're going to be here for moral support because I'm salty.
Sometimes the disasters are the easiest to make entertaining.
Right? You just watch my face just writhe in agony. What are you doing up there? I'm going to go follow him, team. We're going to see what he's doing. We shoop doopin' whoopin' all the way up here. Where is this fancy tubing going? Ooh, glass. That's fun. I like this. This is fun. I have to find a way how focused he is to bring all of these things together, okay? It's going to be a literal disaster. It's going to be just a giant crapshoot. The best part about all of this is I forgot that I'm going to have a lot for some space.
Trying to talk to you, but my mic was muted.
I was like, why is he not saying anything back to me?
No.
Does he hate me?
Do you have concrete?
I have some.
Okay, because I just used the last of my concrete, and it kind of ruins my plan not having any.
That's as much as I have for now, at least. So what is the plan up here?
My goal for this is, first of all, isn't this glass awesome? You can see
it is. I love being able to see through it. I think it's so cool.
So this is going to be our central hub for our express tube.
Ooh, I like that.
So all of the express tubes, I want to have express tubes going to all of our like separate areas.
Yeah, like through here.
And all convene here into this one.
That's so smart. That's so smart. Oh my goodness. Well, we did automate the motors, so we did get something done today.
Yay!
I know. I'm so frustrated that I couldn't get the fuel started. I had everything ready and I had all the resources. I went over there and I placed one or two of them, and then I just like, there's a bunch of the big doggos, a couple little doggos, a bunch of those stupid firefly things. I just got wrecked. Oh no, what? And I ran all the way over, back over there with no Speed McGee boots, and I died immediately. And so I just like gave up. Like, screw this. Oh. Ooh, are those windows?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Yes, dude! That looks so cool. Okay, so we have a few different types, obviously. Is this all the different types?
Yeah, so these are the 4 different types.
Oh my gosh, we could make like a literal office area. This actually makes me excited to build in this game again, which I haven't been excited to do in a long time. Oh, dude, and check the windows actually have little reflections. The walled windows had like reflections. That was so cool. And they're very subtle reflections too, kind of like how regular glass would be. I really like that. So we really need to work on the progression of this. The problem is most of our factory is not efficient enough. So what I think we're going to need to do is work on actual like vehicle stuff, like transportation. It's like a truck station and like having like tractors and stuff.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to... No, because the truck station won't help with the tractors, will they? We need to get to the next level of transportation. What tier is that?
No. Tractors and truck stations work.
Okay, so they can be automated to like run a specific path?
Yes, tractors can do that, yes.
Interesting, okay. So what is the... Industrial manufacturing, so trucks. Is that where you get the... Trucks is where you can get like the fancy like auto fuel and everything, right?
The truck station does that. Trucks are just bigger.
Oh, okay, cool.
Bigger, have more carrying capacity.
Can be automated. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay, that changes my understanding a lot, and also hopefully makes this easier. So what we need to do is we're going to have to get a factory, and I think we're going to try to build it. We should probably try to build it up above, like the waterfall, to some extent because that's about as tall as this area goes. But also we do have to keep in mind the fuel, like the fuel lines for like the pump and whatnot. All those areas are like off into the wild blue yonder on this map. So we are definitely on the struggle bus as far as resources is concerned. Oh boy, we may be on the struggle bus team. We're going to build a truck just to say that we have a truck, okay? And then we're going to try to fuel it up, and we're just going to explore. Because I think technically the truck at full speed goes faster than we do, doesn't it? Let's craft the truck. Get over your tractor. Fuel, and you should be able to.
Oh, sweet.
All right, sick. It's workbench, drive tractor. Enable autopilot, hide paths, cancel. Okay, so we're just gonna have to jump in and out of it progressively just to try to see if we can't get any fuel. We're gonna go over this way to see if we can't get some fuel back on that spot that we originally explored, like all the way back in the live stream. And I think one of the things I want to try to do is figure, like, because we're definitely going to have to redo our factory. So that is definitely going to have to be done. Okay, let's see. Crude oil. Where are you at, baby girl? Okay, so we do have some that we don't have to go all the way back into nowhere land to get. There are still lots of monsters. So it looks like they pretty much put a pretty heavy... I guess there's lots of clusters of monsters, for lack of a better term, over by where fuel is. Didn't seem nearly as bad.
Well, it's because we had tractors
Impure.
that...
Oh, boy.
We had tractors that we used.
That's true. Okay, give me that organ. Impure. Normal. Normal. These are actually really close together. This is definitely the way we should go. Impure. So you have 2 normals, 2 impures. Okay. Now let's continue working on this tube thing that you got going on here. You can take these through the glass windows. I guess the question I want to ask is how are we going to tell which one goes where? Is there like a sign that we can make?
We'll have to remember.
Wow. Oh, we already know how that's going to work. Oh, it doesn't show when you walk towards them. It only shows when I walk towards them.
Interesting.
That is fun.
It's a
And
proximity thing.
That
They
is
light
fun.
up green and then...
That is really fun. And they're yellow until you get close until they're fully open. That's fun. I like that. That being said, is there a way? Oh, you know what we could do, Jared? Just put a personal storage box like next to it and put like an item in it that reflects the area. What I want to try to do is see if we can't, let's see, put a wall down. I don't think it matters which one because I think they take the same resources. But I am going to take this 3-wide window, right? And we're just going to try to build them straight down because then it'll let me know which is going where. Okay. So that's where everything lines up. So what if we... Hypertube wall support. And you can rotate it. And that should build that. That should do the trick there. Now, what if I took the hypertube, right? Fed it. Yes.
Sick!
When we can get rid of the glass if we want to. Or we could keep it. I'm not sure. I guess the thing we need to figure out is, do we want to keep these platforms here? Or do we just want to let it feed into that and then straight up? The questions need to be answered. We're going to go ahead and zippity-doo-dah-day right up on top there. Just so that we can get an idea of what this is going to look like. And then we're going to try to travel back and forth a little bit. Oh, I'm excited for this. This really makes me happy. Happy. And it'll be a lot more convenient and a lot quicker than trying to run by foot to these respective areas too. Which is always a good thing. I really, really like this idea. This was genius. Genius. Nice, dude. This is going to be so cool. Okay, I should put the wall back up here. And it was one of these walls, right? All right, team. So we probably have clipped a bunch of this and compiled it together, but I wanted to show you guys as the whole picture. So you can see this little dibbles up there. We have it next to the waterfall because waterfalls are beautiful and glorious and awesome. And nobody cares about the motors that I filled on anyway, so I give up. All right, so I know we've jump cutted like 47 times since I said we were going to show you this hypertube thing, but we're actually going to do it this time. I swear, please don't hurt me. Anyways, we've come up with the idea of having all these tubes run into this giant hub unit here. We did put a couple foundation supports down there. That way it looks like it's actually being supported by something. And then we're going to have it to where these tubes can run right into this building with the wall supports and the wall tube holes and things like that. So to get started, we're going to jump right up into this bad boy. And the way that we have getting up there right now is kind of, it's off in the boondocks, and we might arrange that to be a little bit nicer. But you kind of come up into this tube, and then you're going to be shot into this building, okay? And the only way into this building is by coming via tubes. And then we have it divided up. Oh, hi, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
And then we're going to have it divided up so that there are going to be multiple kind of tubes on each of these sections, which is heavily assisted by these wall power conductors because they look so nice. And you're going to be able to jump in there. Now, the one thing we do have to figure out how we want to do this is going to be, where is it? We want to figure out the best way to kind of lay out where these things are going to be. Now, I didn't bring any pipes with me, or iron pipes or iron rods or whatever they're called, but we were thinking about putting a chest in front of it, popping it down, which I think we can get till about, okay, nope, go back the other way. Okay, there we go, golden. You could drop the chest down, and we could potentially have a chest with an item in there that's relevant to where this thing is going to go. And I would put it in front of it. I would put it back a couple steps because I don't know. Oh, no, we can reach it there. Nice.
Yeah, and you can still go through.
So I'm going to go ahead and put, not all of them. I just want one of them. I forgot how to do that. We're just gonna split it.
I can tell you.
Uh-oh,
Yeah, but
I
I
didn't
have
do
to
it.
remember how to do it myself.
I'm just being
If you press
cheeky and doing it this
hold
way.
your right click, you can.
Oh, so you have to hold
opens
it.
up a split stack,
Interesting.
and you can
Well,
choose
either way.
how you want to split it.
Now we have that in there. Did you take it out, you savage?
I didn't do anything.
Split. Okay. Sweet. All right. So we got it in there. Now we have the steel beam in there, which means this is going to go to our steel production facility. Sick. Easy. Beautiful. It's like a sign. All right. Now the last thing we want to do, which I'm going to go on this tube, and then we're going to explain what I want to do after we go through this tube. Oh my gosh. You launch so fast when you're going downhill.
Yeah.
That's intense. That is really intense. So it's actually probably a really good thing that we started up there because it gets you like up to speed like immediately. And I think we actually go through the tube a little faster as a whole because of it. All right. Now, obviously, we've mentioned this a few times in the episode, but we're going to be redoing basically all of our production and stuff just to make sure it looks a lot neater, a lot nicer. And so we can also make these tubes as efficient as possible. But now we're going to go on to this guy here. We're going to go back. So what we want to do is we want to put our hub, which is where we kind of craft and construct and upgrade like tiers. We want to put it on top of that tube thing. Now, I had an idea. I don't know if it'll work, but I want to take a tube up to that top tier just to see if jumping up, like if we can set it up in such a way where that tube will only grab you if you jump up to it. Kind of like a Mario tube piping things. I don't know. We're going to give it a shot because why not? Ah! I backed into the tube. Trying to admire my work. Now, unfortunately, this isn't very centered, but you guys can see what we got going on here. We can have a bunch of chests maybe lead up to this area so that the only way to get to those, like, I guess we could have stockpile chests leading up here for like essential resources for us to craft. That would be super cool. And have like backstocks, like, oh, and then have like a central walkway where we just go into here, into the hub. I don't know where I'd want to put that, so we'll worry about that later. I don't know. It looks kind of nice. We got a new area for the hub. I'm sorry that you're going to have to jump cut this out of existence, my beautiful editor. However, now we can kind of overlook everything that's going on, and we'll be able to use this in order to get further as far as progression is concerned, at least temporarily, because maybe we can build some cool little hyper tubes off into the fuel area. It just looks so nice. I'm so glad we got the opportunity to do this. It looks beautiful. Either way, thank you guys so much for joining me in today's episode of Satisfactory. It wasn't a very eventful one as far as progression is concerned, but we got a lot of really cool things taken care of. Remember, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Great tools for you to get in touch with me. Let me know what you liked, didn't like, and what you want to see next. Now, if you've made it this far and you are not a member of the community, feel free to hit the subscribe button because we'd love to have you here. If you are a member of the community but you have not hit the bell notification icon, please do so because it keeps you up to date on when we upload things, which, by the way, is every Sunday through Friday. That's right. We upload something every day of the week except for Saturdays. Why? Because everybody needs a little bit of a break. However, we do also live stream on Mondays, currently 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, just to get a little bit of Minecraft in. And we do live stream Wednesdays every 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard, and we would love to have you guys there. We may be playing some games like this on the live stream. We may be playing some other games. You never really know because it's just kind of all over the place. But it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Remember, check out all the links in the description. Patreon being the big one because we have our first Patreon. Thank you, D-Rex, for being a beautiful human being. And if you guys want to be a part of that, we do special giveaways, and we'll be releasing early content there once we hit a specific threshold. Now, that being said, feel free to check out the community Discord as well. Either way, remember, I love you guys, and we will see you next time. But not before I shut my filthy little cake hole!